So glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. On the run, it's Ford. Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Warren. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
On the draw, it's Ford. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Final game of the regular season, and you just hope this is not serious. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, using the quick game. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And some room to work. Maybe some room here. Smashes him with the stiff arm. The 10. He is in. Touchdown. First and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. Quarterback making checks. The give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Under fire. Showing those sweet feet as he slips out to the 11.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
There he goes. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. They're going to ride this running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to run it. Got the first himself. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time. Takes a hit as he fires.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Kept it and he's past the mark. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Runs through a tackle. Makes a man miss. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. It's Warren. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Shaw. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They'll leave it with him. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. The play action fake. He'll throw it. Intercepted, number 19. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive play right here, making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Here's the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Going over the top. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinal. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Smith's got it. There he goes. The 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. They'll go back to work on offense. Running inside. It's Ford. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Pulls it in. It's Blackburn. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Stanford comes to the line, and that 1st down marker is a long way away. In the red area, it's Ford. Defense coming up with a huge stop, perhaps to... That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Looking for a huge play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air, it's Jennings. Pocket breaking down. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback, but when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the 1st down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Blackburn. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Got a man. It's off. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Swings it out to the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Ford. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Shaw. Touchdown, Stanford! Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to go deep. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hale. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. He's going to take off across the 45. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Pressure coming. Buried before he could blink.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last few plays. The offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going to.
Unloads it downfield. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a... SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still, he's going to let it go. Goes high to pull it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Time to take a shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The incompletion brings up a second down. Looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Leaping grab for a big gain. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because
he'll take a shot. Makes the grab. They will score. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling.